Distributed application with multiple clients can override existing objects when uploading to S3 bucket. To prevent this from happening, we need to implement some logic at client side. Either build a client-side consensus mechanism where all clients will collaborate and coordinate before uploading any object, or make an additional API request to check for the presence of the object before uploading that particular object. Thanks to this update, we can now offload this client-side overhead to Amazon S3 for better performance and efficiency in distributed and highly parallelized workloads. To perform conditional writes using put object or complete multipart upload API request, we need to add if none match conditional HTTP header along with that request. Let's quickly check this feature in action. I have already created a.txt file which contains conditional write test content. Also created agtest bin S3 bucket which is currently empty now. Now I will upload a.txt to this empty bucket using S3 API put object. And we'll use if none match, this newly introduced HTTP header which expects asterisk character. If no S3 object exists in the same key name, then we should get 200 success response. Otherwise we will get precondition failed. And there will be some situation where we get 409 conflict response. And I will discuss all these scenarios later after this hands-on. So now AWS S3 API put object. Then we are giving the bucket name, key a.txt, and the content body is a.txt, and this new header if none match asterisk. Hit enter, refresh, it's uploaded. Now a.txt is existing. Now if we try to upload object with the same key name and if we pass that if none match header, let's see what happens. Let's put debug to get more details. To see what's going on behind the scene. Click enter and we can see an error occurred, precondition failed when calling the put object operation. And let's scroll up, put API request call with if none match asterisk header, and we got response which is error, code is precondition failed, messages at least one of the preconditions you specified didn't match, and the condition is if none match, and which comes in a nice message in the console. An error occurred, precondition failed, at least one of the preconditions you specified didn't match. Let's quickly walk you through different scenarios regarding conditional write behavior. So if there is no object with the same key name in this particular bucket, then write operation will be successful and you will get 200 success. And if that object exists, then write operation will fail and you will get 412 precondition failed as a response. If versioning is enabled for your S3 bucket, then for conditional write evaluation, it will consider both key name and the version of that object. If there is no object version with the same object name, then write will be successful. You will get 200. And let's say you have that object, but you have deleted and right now the current version number is delete marker. In that case, write operation will be successful and you will get 200. Other cases, it will fail and it will give you 412 precondition failed because that object key and version combination exist in the bucket. In this scenario, two clients are trying to upload object with same key name. So first write operation will be successful and that request will get 200 response and subsequent write will get 412 precondition failed response. Because by the time the second request completes, the S3 object is already existing there. Another scenario, client 1 is trying to delete one existing S3 object, whereas client 2 is trying to conditionally write using the same key name. And if delete succeeds before conditional writes completes, then client 2 will get 409 conflict as a response. Because delete takes precedence over conditional write, and in this case, client 2 can retry this upload once it gets 409. Let's check another two scenario for multipart upload. In this example, two clients are trying to upload S3 objects using the same key name. Client 1 is using multipart upload, whereas client 2 is using put object using conditional write. And here client 2 finishes before client 1 complete multipart upload with conditional write. So client 2 will see 200 response, but client 1 will get 412 precondition failed. Another scenario, client 1 is trying to upload S3 object using multipart upload. Client 2 is trying to delete the same object. And here, before client 1 finishes complete multipart upload conditional write, client 2 delete is successful. So client 2 got 200 response, client 1 will get 409 conflict as a response. And in this scenario, client 1 can reinitiate that upload when it receives 409. That's it for today's update. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you in the next one. Until then, happily float on the cloud.